$100 from Elipsis5. Good luck, Mr. Magnificent. You got this. And here's $5 from Falsely. Shout out to Proto Magical Girl for being the most literal runner in the building right now. Thank you very much, Falsely. Here's $10 from the one and only Noble Boy 77. Good luck to all the racers on Strider. I'll donate extra if someone gets the Australia Air Zip. Anyone can Strider. Thomas178 donates $15 and says, ooh, Strider's on deck. Is Jimmy Poopins going to be the secret 4th runner for this race? Good luck to all the Strider runners. Well, bad news. Jimmy Poopins is not the secret 4th runner to this race. Additional bad news, there is no secret 4th runner to this race unless it's so secret that even I don't know about it and they're not on the stage right now. Good news, though, you will get some Jimmy Poopins, I promise. $100 from Silver Halide. Elipsis, hope you're wearing your orange shirt for luck. And $25 from Arctic Reverus. Good luck to Elipsis in the Strider race. Donation goes to his choice. And with that, we are ready to get started with maybe the coolest run at this GDQ, the true follow-up to the Strider tutorial at Awesome Games Done Quick in January. It's time for the 3-way matchup of Strider. Let's give it up.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to SGDQ2018. We have here a 3-way race. It's going to be pretty fantastic. We have, going from the top left, we have NME in the center on your camera. We have Mr. Magnificent on the top right, so he is also on the right side of your camera. And then we have on the bottom left feed, we have Elipsis. He is on the left side of your camera. So as you can see here, Strider is a very well-programmed game. You know, you see all these people here just kneeling down in places where people can't really kneel down. But yeah, so this is going to be great. Some of you may have watched the tutorial at AGDQ18 where I taught this wonderful man here, Jimmy, how to learn Strider in about 38 minutes, 40 minutes.
I learned how to Strider.
So
I was doing things just like this.
Exactly, just like this. So this race right here is the fruits of that labor. So all 3 of these players here had not really played Strider prior to the tutorial. And after that, they all kind of grinded the game down. Now they all have sub 4-minute times, which is great. They're really close to the world record. All are pretty close to the top 10, which, by the way, used to be about 30 runners before the tutorial. Now we have over 200 runners. So it's really fantastic. A lot of people have picked up Strider since AGDQ, and let's see what these guys can do. What do you think, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm excited. All their PBs are within 4 seconds of each other, so it should be a really close race.
Absolutely. So without further ado, I think we're ready to go. So if the racers are going to go ahead and reset, and then we're going to give them a countdown, and let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so Jimmy, you got this. What do you got to do?
Mash A.
You got it. You can mash B too.
Okay.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little faster mashing, right?
Yeah. So what's the lore? Tell me the lore.
The lore is don't kill Kane.
Exactly. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Gotta find him. All right, so we're going to Kazakhstan. Actually, it's called Kazakh. Sorry,
yeah.
forgive me.
You told me that in the tutorial.
You're right, you're right. I did. I didn't even learn from my own tutorial. All right, so they got to jump over the box. Can they do it?
Jump.
It's very important.
Hold right.
All right, they did it. All right, excellent. So there's definitely going to be a few things that could lose them time potentially over the other runners. So it's really going to be a fairly close race between the 3, I would imagine.
Yes, so the big thing is the zip.
Yep.
Like how fast they can get it if they have to mess it up.
Yep.
There's a series of inputs. You'll get thrown into this wall, and then you'll scroll up above the screen. So they're all going to try to do it right now.
So let's see. This is it right here. It could make a significant difference. All 3 of them are struggling just a tad, but it looks like so NME was able to get it first. Excellent. So that's going to give him a nice little lead. Mr. Magnificent is getting in there. Oh, unfortunately, was kicked out. And let's see how Elipsis is doing.
Yeah, doing this under pressure is not easy at all.
Yeah, so it's very hard. You have the rhythm, so there you'll just be able to get it.
Right.
Unfortunately, Mr. Magnificent was zipped right back into the black, so he's got to do it again, and he's almost in there. Come on there. There we go. All right, so enemy's up to the box.
Yeah,
he's going to take an intentional damage hit right here to go down to 6 health. The box is 10 damage, and you only have maximum 20 health. So just be careful with this health here. If you're standing on the left side of the boss, you only take 2 damage. If you're standing on the right side, you take 10 damage. So enemy getting it done, no problem. Let's see if Elipsis is right behind him. See if he can kill the box, no problem. He killed the box. That's right, there's a box in this game. The boss is weird. You
a lot of boxes.
Fun fact: there's only 2 boxes in this speed run. There's actually like 4. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of lore to this
You
game.
jump over 1 box.
No, there's boxes you have to kill.
Oh, okay.
Very important. All right, so enemy's analyzing the file. Clearly, he's in a place that the game never intended you to. So the place that he was at was just like literally like 80% through the game. So yeah, here we are. We're going to Australia. Australia, if you may. All right, so there is a pretty big trick coming up here. They like to call it Airstralia. It's a really hard trick. It requires a series of first a frame perfect trick. Didn't quite get it. So if he was able to get the frame perfect trick there, he would have another trick that requires like a 2-frame setup. It's extremely difficult. Allows him to basically zip through that wall that he was trying to jump into.
Yeah, so let's look at Elipsis over here. See if he can get it. He's in the wall. Oh no.
Unfortunately, was not able to get it. Unfortunately, Mr. Magnificent, I believe, died in Kazakh, so it's going to set him back quite a bit. Let's see. So enemy is zipping into the place in which you are not supposed to be right now. That's the theme of Strider. You're in places where you're not supposed to be.
If he had gone left, you would have faced the samurai.
You're right. But you know how to defeat the samurai.
I know how to defeat
you're
the samurai.
Expert. All right. All right, so hey, look, we have another box. It's great. All right, box is dead. See ya. Yeah, so there you go. There's the boss. And now we're heading to the final level.
So after the tutorial, when all new runners picked this game up, there was actually a new trick discovered that basically skips how much of the final level?
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah, literally within hours after the tutorial is over, yeah, this trick was found. It's literally a warp. All you have to do is go to your menu screen where you select a trick, which is called jump, and you literally jump immediately after you get out of the menu, and then you're done.
Yeah, so watch enemy here. He's going to do this trick.
He's going to go to his menu, he's going to select jump, and he's going to jump properly. And then, hey, look. All right, then. There you go. We're the boss. And, yeah, we're about to kill a junk boss. He's going to sit there, and, yeah, so the boss is about to die. And time goes when the screen fades to black. Nope, not yet. When the screen fades to black, we will be done. And time. There we go. Great job to enemy, and Elipsis is right behind him. Finishing up, he got a nice setup there, and there we go. So second place for Elipsis, and Mr. Magnificent is a little bit behind, but that's okay.
Yeah, taking a death in a 4-minute game is
it's pretty bad.
Not much you can do about
and
that.
The first stage, taking a death, is the worst because if you were to take a death in the second or the third stage, you can just go right back to the second or third stages, and those are the shorter stages. However, the first stage is pretty long, so most unfortunate, but that's okay. You know, he's here. Fun fact with Mr. Magnificent, I believe he had actually not speedrunned at all prior to picking up Strider, so it's pretty cool. Almost got that trick, unfortunately, so none of them were able to get it, but that trick is extremely hard. For even one of them to get it would have been very impressive. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see Mr. Magnificent pick up speedrunning after not having speedrun at all. So see him on a GDQ 6 months later. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it just shows how much influence these events have, and
yeah, absolutely
good to spread speedrunning.
Yep. So you can see right here, there's kind of like a rhythm to the zip. So yeah, Mr. Magnificent doing a great job here. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a neutral jump there, so you can actually jump in the air if timed correctly, but he wasn't able to get it. So he has the backup strat, which is going to switch to the jump. Able to get there, no problem. He's going to slide through the junk, get back into the boss, and kill the box. What's your favorite box, Jimmy?
The first one that you jump over.
That's a good answer. I like that. Excellent. So fun fact, you can actually double KO here, and in the old route, it used to actually save you time, but now it doesn't, because if you kill yourself here, the double KO, you can actually execute the warp. So yeah, be most unfortunate. You lose a good 20 seconds.
Yeah, the zip at the last level is funny for the speedrun, because before that, there's a really, really hard trick that you had to do in the last stage, and just forgoes that trick completely. I
just love how my tutorial's invalidated literally 2 hours after it happened.
This is the follow-up where you get the...
All right, I have to make another one. All right, so Mr. Magnificent is going to finish up. So you see he had to go to the right there. He actually had to spawn the boss. Oh, he got the perfect setup. Very nice. Very nice. And time. All right, so GG to everybody. Short game, a short race, but yeah, there we go. That was the fruits of the labor over the past 6 months. So now you see what it's like to go from not even learning the game at all to 6 months later. This is it. It's cool. As you can see.
Add a GDQ, run and
Exactly,
Strider.
exactly. So as you can see, if you put a little bit of time into it, even you can be on the GDQ floor.
Anyone can Strider.
Anyone can Strider, and anybody can speedrun a GDQ. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. That was a fantastic race. Let's give it up to Mr. Magnificent, NME, and Elipsis.
What an excellent race Summer Games Done Quick 2018. Viewers, donors, chatters, attendees, that was a pretty great time. What else was a pretty great time was my hosting shift today, but unfortunately, all good things like Strider races must come to an end. So I'm going to be passing off the mic to our next host, Suraya, who's going to be taking it from here for the next couple runs. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I will see you again tomorrow.
Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick. It looks like we're all set up for our interview with Proto Magical Girl and imGlower, so we're going to turn things over to them. Take it away.
Hello, Summer Games Done Quick. My name's Proto Magical Girl, and I totally lied when I said I would see you tomorrow, because I'm here right now with imGlower, who's going to be running Paper Mario 64 coming up later today. How you doing?
I'm feeling okay.
Feeling okay? Feeling ready for your run?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you've got the right shirt for it, so that's pretty good.
Definitely.
Cool. So I want to get right into this. Paper Mario 64 is a relatively popular speedrun, I think. There's a lot into it. It's very depthy. So could you give me a little bit of a rundown with your history of the game? Because I have a feeling there's probably a lot.
I started running the game in 2014. And I started 8% back in, well, I took it seriously, I think, in April 2015. So, yeah, and I've been running since then.
Cool, cool. Yeah, that's a really long time to be with this game.
Yeah.
How has, I guess, the run and even your run evolved over that time?
What do you mean, the run? Like,
Anything, really. I mean, in terms of like tricks and mechanics or the community
Right.
or, you know, your relationship with the game or anything like that.
Well, when I was first learning any percent, the Peach Warp glitch was not discovered yet. And I didn't have the Japanese version of the game, so I had a barrier with learning English Yoshi skip. So that's kind of where I stopped for a while. And then I came back when I got the Japanese version.
Cool, cool. So could you tell me a little bit about the Japanese-English difference then? Because that seems to be pretty important.
Yeah, there's a glitch entering Chapter 5 early that's Japanese only. Well, actually, I guess you can do it on English, but it's much harder. So,
Very interesting. Yeah, language. I always find like language differences that are more than just language to be really fascinating. So I think one thing that Paper Mario 64 is really known for is the tricks. You know, it is a little bit of a broken game. I think most of the Paper Marios are. So I don't want to get too deep into like mechanics, but I am curious, what is your favorite trick and your least favorite trick and why?
good question. That's a hard answer. Hard to answer. Least favorite, probably early whale, because on 2 of the versions it lags really hard in that room, and it's just a really tricky thing to get in runs. Favorite trick, probably, I really don't know.
Fair enough. I mean, if you like them all, I think that's a good place to be with your speed game. So, all right. My next question, how do you do long runs on an N64 controller? Honestly, I can't imagine it. I hate that controller with a living passion. Please enlighten me as to how you manage this feat.
Right. Well, I guess I'm more used to it now. I don't think the controller's that bad personally. A lot of people prefer the GameCube controller, but not me for that game particularly. So,
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of different perspectives on like controllers and stuff. Is it like, I guess, a nostalgia thing? Did you have an N64 as a kid, or have you just embraced the, you know, tried and true original 3-handed controller?
well, I did play the game as a kid, yes, but I mean, I guess I did come back to the game when I was learning to speedrun on the N64. So I just used that controller. And I also replaced the stick to make it like not like terrible. Because those are really delicate and they break.
Yeah. Cool. So the next thing I want to talk about is I think the biggest incentive for the run is bringing or ditching Luigi. Can you tell me a little bit about what that does to the run and why you like which one you like?
Right. Well, the Luigi skip glitch, or I don't even know if it's a glitch actually. It might be an Easter egg. Who knows? Basically, you hold down during the cutscene with when you're walking to the castle with Luigi. It skips like an 8-second cutscene or something if you just hold down, and I don't really know which one I prefer. I mean, I'll go either way. I mean, I think it's really cool that you could skip him, but it's cool to bring him too sometimes.
Yeah, you know, I like Luigi. As the youngest child in my family, I always felt a connection with Luigi. So I'm hoping Luigi gets to come along, but I suppose we'll have to see what happens with your donations. Okay, next question. This one's important. Who is the best partner in this game, and why is it Watt?
What? Well, I really don't know. Well, when I was a kid, I hated Paracar because I assume I always missed the shell shots. Right now, probably Lackluster is my favorite. Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Is it a mechanical thing with the run, or do you just like them?
I think he has a pretty cool design, and he's pretty useful outside of battle. He can do a lot of the glitches that other partners can't. So,
Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what all the partners do. I think one of the best things about Paper Mario games is like the unique characters and getting to see how they're used both casually and from a speedrunning perspective.
yeah.
Okay, I think that's everything I have for you today. So best of luck with your run. Thank you for coming out to talk with me. And for all of you wonderful viewers out there, be sure to get your donations in for the Bring or Ditch Luigi incentive that's going to be closing soon after our Zelda block, I believe. You can go to gamesdonequick.com/tracker to find out more about all of the prizes, incentives, and bid wars that you can win and you can put your money in for throughout the event. Stay tuned for Paper Mario later today, and for now, we're going to be going to the Legend of Zelda low percent with Unos, BT, and Lack Attack 24. Cool, thank you.
Yep, thanks.
I'll unclip you. And then you can just pull that through slowly. Or otherwise I can get you to.
I got it. Done this a couple times.
All right, great interview, Proto Magical Girl and imGlower. My name is Soraya, and I'm going to be hanging out with all of you for the next few runs. While we're still getting set up, I'll read some of your donations. We have a $25 donation from D. Serrano. Currently stationed in South Korea, y'all bring home a little closer with every run. Can't wait to come home, save the animals. We have a $15 donation from Ashley. Hey at SGDQ, I've been wanting to start speedrunning for quite a while, and you all are so incredible. Every time I hear about this event, it just gets more and more impressive. Good luck to all of the runners, and looking forward to that Paper Mario run. We have a $50 donation from LRock617. Amazing event, just like this race is going to be. Good luck to all the runners.